I used to think words didn't matter, that if you said something in anger, it didn't count. Turns out, they count more than anything. My name is Alyssa. I'm 31. And the man I lost, Jake, wasn't just my husband. He was the one person in the world who kept loving me, even when I gave him every reason not to. Until he didn't. We were married for 5 years. Not perfect years, but real ones. Messy. Chaotic. Full of late-night arguments, laughter, bills we barely paid, and dreams we didn't always agree on. And still, he stayed. Jake was the kind of man who didn't talk much, but he showed up. He made dinner when I worked late. He memorized how I liked my coffee. He even rubbed my mom's feet when she had surgery without being asked. But I was sharp. Too sharp. I always needed to win. Always needed to remind him that I could have had better. That he should be thankful I settled. It was stupid. Toxic, even. But it made me feel powerful. And that night, I pushed too far. We were arguing over something small. I don't even remember what it was. He had just come home, looking exhausted from work, and I started in on him the moment he walked through the door. You forgot to pick up the dry cleaning again? God, Jake, it's not that hard. He apologized. Softly. Genuinely. But that made me angrier. I needed a fight. So I said it. You know what your problem is. You'll never be good enough. Not for me. Not for anyone. He froze. He didn't raise his voice. Didn't slam a door. He just looked at me like he didn't recognize me anymore. And then he walked past me. No words. No anger. Just silence. The kind of silence that makes your stomach twist. I slept in the bed that night alone. Too proud to apologize. I expected him to cool off, come crawling back in the morning like always. But the next day, he was gone. Not missing. Not kidnapped. Just gone. His side of the closet was empty. His toothbrush missing. His laptop, charger, and favorite hoodie gone. And there, right there on the kitchen table next to my half-drunk coffee, his wedding ring. I stared at it for what felt like hours. My hands shaking. My mind racing. This couldn't be real. This was Jake. My Jake. The man who stayed. The man who forgave. The man who never left until now. If you're watching till here, comment 6 so I know you're still with me. Because this is where it really hit me. I tried calling him. No answer. Texted. Nothing. I went to his job, hoping he'd still be there. They told me he'd taken personal leave. His mom wouldn't tell me where he went. His best friend just said, he needs space. I thought I was strong. But that week, I crumbled. I kept replaying those words over and over in my head. You'll never be good enough. I said it. I meant it in the moment. But I didn't realize what I had done. I had destroyed a man who spent years loving me quietly, completely. I broke the one person who never wanted to hurt me. And for what? To feel powerful? To win a stupid argument? It took 2 weeks for me to admit I was wrong. Not just to myself, but to the version of Jake I had taken for granted. I wrote him a letter. A long one. 3 pages. I told him everything. That I was broken. That I took him for granted. That I didn't deserve him, but I still loved him. I left it at his mother's house. I didn't know if he'd read it. I just hoped he would. A few days later, I got a text. Just 4 words. I got your letter. That was it. No follow-up. No heart emoji. Nothing. I waited. A day. Then another. Still nothing. Eventually, I called. And this time he picked up. His voice was calm. Tired. But not angry. I needed to know, he said. I needed to know if you ever saw me as enougher, just someone to blame. I couldn't lie. So I told him the truth. I saw you as safe. And I confused that with weakness. But you were never weak, Jake. I was. There was a long pause. Then he said something I'll never forget. I still love you. But I don't think I can come back to someone who only realized my worth after I left. And just like that, the line went quiet. He didn't block me, didn't curse me, just chose peace. And I was left sitting with the echo of my own cruelty. Now, every morning, I walk past the kitchen table, and I see the place where his wedding ring once sat. And I remember love is not invincible. You can lose a good person with just one sentence. So if you're watching this, and you're with someone who keeps showing up for you, don't wait until they're gone to realize what you had. Say the kind things. Apologize faster. Stop needing to win every fight. Because some people don't slam the door when they leave. They just quietly close it behind them and never come back.